You're about to discover a secret big websites don't want you to know. It's something they've been doing for years but have prevented the little guy from discovering. I'm about to reveal the secret metric that turns your blog into a serious money machine. Serious websites like the New York Times and the Huffington Post use this tool every day. It works like gangbusters, and every time you use it, your readers fall in love with you again and again. And big businesses want to hand you money because of the invisible metric you'll be crushing. I'll explain everything to you step by step. Let's pretend you want to buy advertising on a big site like the Drudge Report. They don't sell advertising by the month. They only have limited inventory. Big sites have learned that they can make far more money selling advertising by impressions. Every time someone comes to the page, it's a new impression. And if that wasn't enough, they make the page reload every few minutes to increase the impressions. But advertisers line up and fight over advertising inventory like sharks fighting over red meat. And what I'm about to share will unleash a feeding frenzy on your website. Big advertisers don't use Alexa scores as an indicator of viewers. Similarly, a huge number of Facebook fans or Twitter followers without a lot of activity is a huge signal something is wrong. Time and again, advertisers rely on the one metric that means their money is well spent. But you don't hear people talking about this metric. I'm going to reveal it now for you. The first thing advertisers want to know about your site is the number of page views your site gets. When someone comes to your site, they see a page. That counts as a single page view. If they go to another page on your site, now you have another page view. So your goal is to get your visitor to view multiple pages on your site. It's not as easy as it might seem. Here's the problem. Even though there are all kinds of suggested post plugins, they don't deliver enough page views. If they get someone to another page, great, you doubled your page views. But it's not enough. But imagine you could get 13 page views instead of one, and all your site visitor had to do was visit a single post. Your page views would skyrocket, and so will your income. This is exactly what the big players online do. But they had the money and the team of programmers to design the technology. So I could watch the Huffington Post and New York Times use this trick and create powerful, memorable posts that boosted their page views. But unfortunately, the technology didn't exist for us regular blog owners to benefit from this. My name's Harlan Kilstein. Here you see me with my dog Kalba. Together with my team, we built one of the largest dog websites in the world. We reach approximately 5 to 6 million people a week on Facebook. In July 2012, my site, the Dogington Post, hit over 1 million page views in a month, and our email exploded. Dozens of companies and individuals invited us to do business with them. To this day, people are literally stalking me, hoping to do business with me because of the traffic we get. Plus, my AdSense income went through the charts. It was huge. I felt like a kid who conquered a roller coaster and just wanted to do it again. Look, here you see, in the month, 720,000 people, 993 visited the site. Down in the third column from the left, page views, 1,643. I found that duplicating these numbers were hard to do. If once you hit 1 million page views, you should be able to do it again and again, right? And that's when I began to think about duplicating what the big players were doing. I went to some programmers, but they were stuck. Let me show you what I wanted to accomplish, but no one could do. Here, we're looking at a post from the Huffington Post. It's called The World's Best Pizza. Now on the top row, The World's Best Pizza Really, And then you see that there are 13 slides. You can move them either with the little arrows at the top or the big arrows in the middle. And you see pictures of the pizza. You also see on the right hand text where um, you can write something about the picture. And you see advertising. Okay? What happens here is that when someone comes to a page like this and they see that there are 13 pictures of anything or the world's best pizza, they want to know where it is. And they click through all 13 pictures. But instead of getting one page view for this post with 13 pictures spread out, they get 13 page views. And that's how big sites keep their page views up in the stratosphere. Right now, lists are very popular on the internet. Gawker and BuzzFeed are filled with lists. 6 best movies to see this year, 8 reasons the Yankees will crash, 12 flavors of ice cream you must try, 4 secret tax loopholes. Or, as the Huffington Post did, the 13 best pizzas in the world. What the Huffington Post knows is that when people start a slideshow, they have to finish it. So instead of them getting one page view, they're getting 13. Plus, they get added exposure for their ads to boost their income. Look, here they did the best burger GIFs. These are pictures that when you look at them, they kind of like flash or move around, and this kind of looks like a burger on a drug trick with the lettuce and the cheese. But there are 11 of them, and people will go through all 11. I stalked sites like Elance, Guru, and Odesk and paid hundreds of dollars to get someone to build me a plugin that would do this. They usually ended up telling me that they could build the photo slider, but they couldn't get me more page views. One told me it was impossible. Fortunately, I'm not the kind of person who takes no for an answer. That's when I thought about Hugh Hitchcock. Here you see him with his dog Shaka. He studied what I wanted done, and then the light bulb went off in his head. Have you ever worked with a perfectionist before? Hugh kept revising and improving this plugin to the point where he outdid the Huffington Post. I put it to work on one of my sites and told my team, try to crash Hugh's plugin. They couldn't. Here you see it. The Cat World Records longest tail, and there are 6 slides in this show. So instead of one page view, bringing people, let's say from Facebook to a post and getting one page view, I'm guaranteed 6 page views. So 6 page views on this post. Our advertisers will love this because these posts are addicting. People even come back to them months later. And all of a sudden, your page view numbers take off, even though your traffic stays the same. Hugh named the plugin the Page View Exploder because that's what it does. It explodes the page views on your website, and in a short time, you'll notice your advertising revenues increase as well. It will also increase another important metric called time on your site. Google uses time on your site, an important statistic to boost your SEO rankings. Early testers of the Page View Exploder have reacted with enthusiasm. They talk about how easy it works and how awesome their sites look now. But behind the scenes, their page views are exploding. Think of the slideshows you could produce. The 10 most important yoga exercises for beginners. 7 politicians who can't tell the truth. 5 NHL players who should have been on Team USA. The best things to eat at Krispy Kreme when you want to lose weight. Probably the cup and the napkins. 8 things never to do in a job interview. 13 things to do in Orlando without kids. Get the idea? Anyone can put these together. Once someone starts to view one of these slideshows, they can't stop. It's like trying to stop watching Breaking Bad in season 5 or turning off the Super Bowl when it's tied up in the final minute. Ain't gonna happen. And did I mention that people love to share these posts? by the hundreds. Once you see it in action, you'll understand why this will help you crush it with your WordPress site. There are 3 ways to get your own Page View Exploder. You can get it licensed for 1 site, 2 sites, or unlimited sites. When you order, you'll also get Hugh's passionate and fanatical, and I mean fanatical support. The guarantee is very simple. If there are any issues with the installation or use of Page View Exploder that cannot be resolved with Hugh's customer support, you get a complete refund. You must follow the instructions to install the Page View Exploder. It will all go smoothly. And pretty soon, you'll be doing some amazing things on your site. You'll easily turn 1 page into 6, 13, even 20 page views. You'll encourage visitors to spend more time on your site and boost your SEO rankings. You'll skyrocket your AdSense earnings. You'll make more money on affiliate sales. Your photo slider posts will go viral, bringing you new fans. Your photo sliders can attract attention from sites like Reddit and BuzzFeed. Your sites will look much more professional, and your sites will be worth more money when you sell them. The 1 site license is $97. The 2 site license is $149. The unlimited license is $197. And if you sell your site, the license is transferred to the new owner. Page View Exploder is available to our 2nd round of beta testers right now. All we ask is that you share copies of some of your photo sliders with us and give us feedback on your experience. And watch your page views explode. Grab your copy today.